Welcome everybody, my name is Christian and today we're going to do a review of the Space Rocks accessories for Star Wars Armada, I guess as well as Star Wars X-Wing. So they're 3D printed and they look great. Each one is the exact same base width as the cardboard cutout that comes with the base set. There are 3 asteroids, 2 debris, and a space station, just like the cardboard cutout for a standard play, and everything looks great on them. All the asteroids have a lot of grooves and dips and different colorization with them. The Star Destroyer is particularly impressive. It's the Victory Star Destroyer debris is the exact same size and shape in an even denser material than the model itself is made from, and it just goes together perfectly. It's great. I really enjoy particularly the Star Destroyer. The Rebel ships are a little bit smaller. There's 2 parts of a Nebulon B and 2 parts of a Corvette. And then there's the particularly large space station, which is a pretty good scale of how you could have a Victory Star Destroyer go ahead and dock right up with it. Like I said, it's the exact same base, so for fighters and stuff like that, you can go ahead and have them on there. If you're going to have a ship overlap with it, what you could do is remove it and then put the cardboard piece in its place as it's overlapping it, and then once the ship is moved, go ahead and put it back. So it adds to the cinematic feel of the game. I really enjoyed playing with it. I've done it a few times now, and each time I've really enjoyed it. The main downside is you may have to do some slight adjustments to the models once they arrive. Everything arrived in, nothing was broken or anything like that, but the base of at least my space station was a little too thin for any of the brackets, so I just had to take a drill bit and make it a little bit wider, as well as there was a 4th debris for this ship, but there's really no peg to put it in. So what I did was I did a complete drill through the front of the Corvette, and luckily my drill bit was just the right size that would go through, but stiff enough that it would stay in place. Those were my only 2 concerns. If you handle the stuff, you'll get little flakes of whatever the 3D printed material is, but nothing too drastic. It seems somewhat durable. I hope to keep everything intact. I think if anything breaks first, it may be bits of the space station, but the main part of it is sturdy enough that I think even if parts of it come off, it's still going to look really good. So I really enjoyed it. If you want to increase your cinematic feel, go ahead and pick it up. The only thing I would suggest first is, before you go ahead and spend the money for Space Rocks, I would go ahead and get a play mat that you can play on. I've seen some people actually do a black yoga mat, which is actually a pretty good idea. It seems like you can get a 6x4 one, which is even larger than the regulation size, so that'll take up the whole table. And then whether or not you glue a canvas print to it, that's up to you, or you get 2 6x3s. Either way, I would recommend getting some form of a play mat before you get these. But once you have your play mat and you still have extra disposable income on your hands, then go ahead and get Space Rocks and keep on playing.